Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and if you're new here, hello. My name is Ashley. I run things here at Gal, and I can't find my tripod, which is why y'all are really low and I'm kind of like hunched over. I can't find my tripod. I don't know where it is. I'm coming at y'all today with a recipe video. This video has been requested. I feel like sometimes people are like, this video has been highly requested, and it's like, has it though? But for real, when I've posted videos in the past saying what kind of content you guys want to see, asking you guys what videos you want to watch, a lot of people have said cooking videos, recipe videos, etc. So that is what I am showing y'all today. We are making Skinny Taste's Jalapeño Popper Nachos. I have followed this Skinny Taste blog for a while now, way before I even started keto. I have actually one of her cookbooks back there. And she just has super good recipes, very healthy. She has keto recipes as well as low carb recipes, which many of those you can tailor to make keto. But I love these. This is my 4th time making this recipe. And it's just a good weeknight staple, and it tastes like you shouldn't be eating it. Like, it tastes like it should not be like diet approved, but it is completely great for keto, and I love it. So stick around, bear with me. It's my first, well, actually it's technically my 2nd recipe video, but it's I don't want to say it's the first recipe video I've cared about, but from here on out I'm gonna try to post one recipe cook with me video a week. And so I kind of put a lot of thought into like how I wanted it to be filmed and things like that. Anyways, I'm sure they'll get better as time goes on, but deal with me. Deal with me in the in-between, all right, y'all? So stick around, buckle up. We're gonna be making some nachos. All right, so here is everything that you are going to need. Some green onion, any kind of shredded cheese that you prefer. I would recommend like some type of Mexican blend. The recipe calls for ground beef, or actually I think it calls for ground turkey. I've made it with ground beef, and today I'm making it with just some shredded chicken. And that's simply because this is what I had in my freezer, and to cut costs, I wanted to use up what I had. So I cooked 1 chicken breast in the Instant Pot and just shredded it up, and then I chopped it to make the bits a little bit smaller, and that's what we're gonna be using today. Halved and seeded jalapenos, some finely sliced green onion, regular onion, and cilantro. I put it in the same ramekin because it goes into the pot at the same time. So a lot of times when I pre-chop things, I'll put them in the same container. It just makes it easier when I actually start cooking. Tomato paste, garlic, cream cheese, and then we have some garlic powder, cumin, and salt. These 3 things are completely optional. These are just toppings that we prefer. Tapatio is our go-to hot sauce for anything and everything. Sliced black olives, and then some sour cream, and I'm also going to be putting some of the sliced green onions on top of the nachos as well. Okay, I have my oven preheating to 400, and then I have my cookie sheet lined with foil, sprayed with oil, ready to go. And I have a pan over medium heat that we're going to spray with oil, and we are going to add our onion, cilantro, and garlic. And we're going to saute that for about 2 minutes.
gonna turn the burner off and take it off of the heat.
All right, so now our meat is off of the heat, and now we're gonna mix together the cream cheese mixture. I have 3 ounces of cream cheese here in the bowl already. You guys, I highly recommend, if you are planning on using cream cheese for really any kind of recipe, if it's not going straight into a pan or straight into the oven, taking it out before you use it. So this is cream cheese that's been sitting out for about an hour. It just makes it a lot easier to work with. So we're going to mix the 3 ounces of cream cheese. So we're gonna mix with that a little less than 1/4 cup of shredded cheese, any kind of cheese that you want, and some green onion. I'm sure you guys can probably kind of tell by now, I'm not the biggest on measuring. Just when it comes to things like when it's baking something, you know, you have to have the exact right amount of things, right? So in order for the yeast to rise, or, you know, the thing to cook properly, and you need the right amount of baking soda or baking powder. But when it comes to cooking, like, it's really not that big of a deal. So like the cheese, I just kind of eyeball. The green onion, I just kind of eyeballed it. You're not gonna mess it up. This is such an easy recipe. So we're going to mix this until it's like pretty much all combined, and then we're gonna start stuffing our jalapenos. All right, my peppers are stuffed with the cream cheese mixture and are ready to go in the oven. They're gonna go in there for between 12 and 15 minutes. I do 14 minutes, and that seems to be a-okay. All right, y'all, here's what they look like fresh out of the oven. You can tell the cheese is melty. It's getting kind of browned and caramelized, yum. So the next thing that we're gonna do is we are going to load on our chicken mixture to each jalapeno half, and then we're gonna top with some more cheese, and then we're going to throw that in the oven for another 3 to 4 minutes. For the latter side kind of works better for me. It gets everything super melty, so that's what we're gonna do next. All right, here's what they look like right before I'm about to put them in the oven. I kind of just, like, as my mom would say, willy-nilly put the cheese on. But obviously, if you're being super strict about your macros, you can totally measure that out, and then just divide by however many jalapeno poppers you actually eat. I will say also, I was slightly concerned about the flavor of the chicken, because I've never made this with like a pre-cooked meat. I've always cooked the meat in the pan with the spices, but this method worked out great. I tried it and it is so tasty. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this in for another 4 minutes, and I'll show y'all what it looks like when it comes out. All right, y'all, here is the finished product. All done up. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 on my plate. With the tapatio, sour cream, black olives, and green onion. Just a kind of like kitchen hack. I don't like when there's just like a huge clump of sour cream. So I mix with a fork. I mix sour cream and a little bit of water. I put it in a Ziploc bag and snip the end, and then I can get it kind of all over each one. So just kind of like a tip if you are eating something with sour cream that you want kind of more like evenly distributed. I hate when there's just like a glob, but this is a really easy way to get everything a little bit more uniform. And this is it. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed, and keep an eye out because I'm gonna be posting a lot more recipe videos here on my channel. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, friends.